Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing another installment in the Luxury Will I Buy It series, but here on my channel we had a little French twist. So for collections we do want, we say oui, and for collections we don't want, we say non merci. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As you know, I have my online beauty consulting service. This is a one-on-one video chat with me and you get my undivided attention. It's personalized. So if you're looking to revamp your current makeup bag, your makeup kit, this is a perfect reason to book a session with me today. Okay, will I buy it? Oui, non merci. It's been a hot minute since we've done one of these videos, you know. Some weeks there are 35 different collections to choose from, and some weeks it's a little bit slower, which is nice. But we are back. The pace has picked up a little bit, and we have some new collections to talk about. So first up is from Gucci Beauty, the one and only Gucci. So we have here this gorgeous large eyeshadow palette that is 12 shadows. This is called the Gorgeous Flora eyeshadow palette. This is new and also limited edition. This is currently available on the Sephora website right now. I'm on Sephora because there's a lot of new items to talk about. So these 12 shadows are a combination of matte, satin, more shimmery shadows too. And when I just look at the colors, clearly I'm drawn to the blue eyeshadow as I always am. And there really are beautiful colors. Like I think the blue and the purple blue is also really pretty. I do find the packaging, the aesthetic nice. I think the case is nice. I think calling it Gorgeous Flora makes sense. It makes me think flora, floral, flowers. I love the pastel baby pink case. I do find it very aesthetically pleasing. Like I totally get it. I totally think it's nice. However, I don't think it's for me. I'm not a huge fan of large eyeshadow palettes. I'm just not. They're not for me. I find them very overwhelming. There's just so much to choose from. But I have to take my own advice, and just because there are 12 eyeshadows does not mean you should use all 12 at once. Absolutely not. Do not do that to yourself. So you could definitely break up these shadows into like groups of 4. Like if we look at one side here, there's one that has like a purple and a little peach, and just kind of go into blocks of 4 eyeshadows if you wanted to do that. Then like the center 4 shades could be one look, and then the last ones where you have that like purpley blue shade with like 2 brown taupey like colors. Like you could do that if you wanted to, and like it does look nice. The swatches look nice. I think it's Everyday Edit, Grace. She really has enjoyed these larger eyeshadow palettes from Gucci, so I get it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I need to be convinced. Like I'm open to being convinced. I definitely am open to the idea. I'm just not like, need to spend my money right away, you know? And that's fine because not everything is for everyone. And it's a good thing because there's a lot of makeup out there. But I don't know. I think this is a maybe, a peut-être, leaning towards the Non Merci because it is limited edition. And so by the time I decide I want it, it may be sold out, which is always annoying. So I don't know. It's probably a Non Merci. But maybe if I see it in person at a Sephora, I could swatch it and maybe be persuaded a bit more. Okay, next up is also new here from Gucci. It's the same collection. It's like the Gorgeous Flora collection here. This is the Glow and Care Shine Lipstick. So this lipstick already exists. They simply came out with a new color and new packaging for this release here. It must be their summer, maybe fall collection, who knows, but it's just a gorgeous collection here. So this is called They Met in Argentina. It's described as a warm rosewood color with neutral tones and uplifting notes of pink and coral. It kind of just looks like a gorgeous little color that's very flattering, just very easy to wear. Obviously, there's a lot of bright colors in the palette, so it's made to be complementary with the whole ensemble here. And it is the same floral decoration as the palette. So it's the same theme, and again, the Glow and Care Lip Shine has existed before in many other colors. This lipstick here is described as a lipstick that provides long-lasting shine and 24 hours of hydration. Interesting. I haven't tried this one. I've tried a lot of other Gucci lipsticks. I think I've tried 3 formulas when they first came out with the bullet lipsticks, and I've tried also their bronzers, their face powders, their mascara. I just haven't tried their eyeshadows yet, so I hope that they come out with like a smaller palette that's like permanent. I just feel less stressed when it's permanent. I'm like, okay, it's here for a while. I can just like ease into it. It's not like rush, you have to go get it right away. And then also in this gorgeous Flora Gorgeous collection here, we have a perfume. This is the Flora Gorgeous Jasmine Eau de Parfum. Again, the packaging is stunning. Gucci knows what they're doing with their marketing, their aesthetic. It's the same decoration as the entire collection here. And there are a few formats you can choose. So they have the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia, which I think I have, which I really enjoy. And this is the Gorgeous Jasmine. This is just a slight variation on it. And they have multiple different formats. They have 100 ml, 50 ml, a 30 ml, and also a little mini spray as well. It says that it's a floral scent that's good for layering. Interesting. And it has a lot of classic floral scents. The key notes are mandarin essence, grandiflorum, I don't know, the grandiflorum jasmine, I'm not sure what that is, and sandalwood. So lots of jasmine. It's described as enter a new dimension of unbound freedom with Gucci Flora Jasmine Eau de Parfum. Bursting with sensual grandiflorum jasmine, this is the second fragrance to join the cheery floral world of Flora fantasy. So it could be nice. Sometimes for me, jasmine perfumes tend to be really heavy. It kind of, something about it is similar to patchouli, where I like it, it just doesn't always like me. I would definitely try this in person before purchasing. So maybe if I get my steps in at a mall, I can go to a Sephora and do a little spritz and a couple of swatches. So this one's a maybe. Again, it's very tentative on how it actually wears on me. But overall, this whole Gucci collection, I just like 10 out of 10 for aesthetic and execution. It's just maybe perhaps not for me. Moving on, we have here the Chantecaille Fall Collection. So this is on the website currently, and you can go ahead and sign up for to join the wait list. It isn't available for sale right now, although I'm filming this August 8th. Maybe when I upload it will be, but I doubt. So here we have several items here, actually 4 items, and I'm very excited. I'm not sure exactly when this is coming out. I did send an email, but I haven't gotten a response here. So there will be 2 eye quartets, so 2 eyeshadow quads here. The first one I have to talk about is the Black Jaguar eye quartet, because there is a blue eyeshadow. I love blue eyeshadow, I do, I just think it looks gorgeous. So this is inspired by the mysterious Black Jaguar, a quad of matte, creamy chrome pearl and gentle shimmer textures offer endless opportunity for dramatic, artful looks, created to support the Amazon Sacred Headwaters initiative. So this is gorgeous, I love it. It's definitely giving me deep, smoky looks, like that's the inspiration for me. We have a chromatic pearl, a shimmering bronze, a matte black, and a dazzling ink blue. There are 2 quads. This one here, I think is going to be the more dramatic, intense one if you want a smoky eye. But then again, you don't have to use the matte black. You could use the blue more lightly. You could mix the blue with the more, what was the brown shade? Shimmering bronze. You could mix the blue with the shimmering bronze. You could definitely lighten it up, but I can see that this is definitely a bit richer and deeper. And then there's the Cougar Eye Quartet. This one here, I think, may be more popular for very obvious reasons here. The page is just loading very slowly here. This is a neutral palette. This is 4 neutral eye shades inspired by the ombre tones of the cougar's coat and eyes. Matte, creamy chrome pearl and gentle shimmer textures offer endless opportunities for creating chic, fresh eye looks. This was created to support Yellowstone Forever and the 150th anniversary of Yellowstone National Park. Interesting. So we have a matte creamy vanilla, a dusty rose champagne, a burnished copper, and a matte gray. All four, like, unfortunately for me, both of these quads I think look great. I think that this quad here kind of looks like your everyday workhorse palette. This is like such a perfect blend of neutrals where you do have a bit of cool and neutral and a little bit of warm mixed in together. This looks like an extremely versatile everyday workhorse palette. Like, you could create so many looks for every day. This is the type of palette that doesn't look that exciting in the quad, but then when you wear it, it's so flattering. So I could see that perhaps this one would be more popular because it looks a bit more user-friendly. I might just get both because I think they look phenomenal. I think it's going to come down to personal taste. I have a lot of Chantecaille eyeshadows and I really like them, so I personally am really looking forward to this eyeshadow collection here, and I would love to hear from you. So let me know which palettes you're looking forward to getting and if it's for the same reasons that I described. And there will also be 2 new lip cheeks with this collection here. So there's one called Orchid, a deep berry, and then there is Passiflora, a rich mauve. So you get one that's like a really deep rich berry, very fall. I would wear that one, I think, with, I think technically the deep berry one is marketed as going with the Jaguar, but I think if I'm wearing a like really dark dramatic blue eyeshadow look, I would rather go with the light mauve color. But I think you can mix and match. You don't have to follow all the rules. You can do whatever you want. So I have a lot of the lip cheeks from Chantecaille. These are a lipstick, but they're very glossy and they're very buttery and hydrating. So if you have very dry lips, this is like a good lipstick formula for you. So for me, overall, it's a big oui to Chantecaille. I can't wait for this. And then next up, we have something here from Westman Atelier. Now, I think this came out a few weeks ago. It's not super brand new. I mean, it is brand new, but in the world of makeup, if it's been out for 48 hours, it's old news. So this is Westman Atelier, the Vital Pressed Skincare Blurring Talc-Free Setting Powder. Talc-free and blurring is the new trend for powders, loose or pressed. This is an entire new category from Westman Atelier. I was confused at first because I think they came out with the translucent shade first, but they actually have 5 colors. So they have a translucent. This says it works for most skin colors. Then they have creme. It's for medium complexions. They also have a pink one. I thought this was a highlighter, but no, it's a pressed setting powder. This is called Pink Bubble for light complexions. Then we have Dune for tan complexions. And then we have Café for deep complexions. Let's read some of the information. It says it's vegan, it's supposed to be good for pores. It's a pressed powder. It's supposed to be good for uneven textures. It's cruelty-free. It's a weightless, talc-free, clean setting powder packed with protective, skin-refining actives that provides an immediate diffused look and healthier looking skin over time. So it's a light coverage with a natural finish, and this is supposed to be infused with skincare. And it's supposed to be good for the appearance of enlarged pores. They have quinoa seed extract that's supposed to minimize the look of pores and retexturize the look of skin. They have vitamin C to neutralize free radicals, to visibly even skin tone and support natural collagen. They have a probiotic. So it's interesting. I mean, I just bought the new Laura Mercier talc-free blurring loose powder, which is what I'm wearing today. I don't know if I really need this Westman Atelier powder, but it does look very interesting. I like that it's pressed, especially for blurring. I find that you do tend to want to press a blurring powder into place. Interesting. I'm glad that there's several shades because translucent is nice, but some people want a bit of coverage with their pressed powders. So the shade range looks nice. I don't know if this is really for me. I have been enjoying powders much more than in the past, but I wouldn't say that I'm a powder girl in general. So this is permanent. It's not limited edition. It's a later. At a later date, I think I will maybe get one of these. Right now, this isn't for me, but I would love to hear from you in the comments down below because many of you watching are powder girls. If you have oily skin, it's always like an investment to get a powder. I understand that. So for me, this is a peut-être. It's a maybe, but definitely at a later time. It's not something that I'm like, ooh, must get right away. So sound off down below. Next up, I have something here from Laura Mercier that looks really sweet and I think you're going to enjoy it. This is the Laura Mercier Petal Soft Lip Crayon. This is a matte finish. It has vitamin C. It's a matte finish that's fragrance free. It's supposed to be hydrating as well. So it's a sheer soft matte lip color that makes your lips petal soft while delivering up to 12 hours of weightless wear and up to 24 hours of lip softening hydration. It's a lipstick and it looks like it's a crayon format that twists up. I don't know if this is a twist or a sharpening. I think it's a twist. I like this format. I feel like brands used to make more of these and then for some reason they stopped. Maybe it's part of me, part of like the playful childlike side of my brain that it makes it look like a color crayon or a color pencil. It looks like I'm drawing and painting, so I kind of like that format. But I think this looks really nice. There's a lot of different shades here, so it's supposed to be hydrating and long wearing, and it says it's a classic bullet, or not a bullet, but it says it's a lipstick. There's raspberry seed oil. There's also mango butter. Mango butter is really great to just moisturize and hydrate the lips. Interesting. So they have, how many shades here? They have 10 shades to choose from. They definitely have nice reds, some deep berries, raspberry, a couple corally colors, some pinks, some light neutral, your lip but better rosewood, peachy pink colors. So they definitely have a nice range. This is not limited edition. It is new, but it's sticking around for a while. I definitely would be interested in testing this out. I think I might go to a store and do a couple of swatches just to see, but I think these look great. I also like that it's in a pencil format, so it looks kind of tapered, so you can just get the contours of your lips. I think this looks great. I think it looks nice. Yeah, I'm very excited to see this. Yeah, I like this. It's not like they're not reinventing the wheel, but it looks a little bit different. It's not the exact same thing. So yeah, I'm all for, you don't have to reinvent the wheel per se, but it's nice when it looks a little bit different. It's like enticing. You're like, oh, this looks different. I could see myself. I could be this woman who walks around with one of these lip pencils here. So yeah, especially maybe for fall. I don't know why. I've decided maybe for fall I'll pick something up, but I think that's a wee for me, but maybe at a later date. So next up here is from RMS Beauty. Now, RMS Beauty is not a brand that I've personally ever gotten into, but I know it's very popular. It's one of those brands that's like clean, whatever that means. I think it just means it's like has natural ingredients perhaps. I'm sorry. I think a lot of times clean beauty marketing is marketing, but I think it depends if you have a lot of allergies. Some people who have a lot of sensitivities and allergies do prefer clean beauty brands. So I'm not trying to poo-poo on you. But this is RMS Beauty. I haven't tried them yet. And this is their Revolve Medium Coverage Liquid Foundation. To my knowledge, I think this is their first foundation. They've come out with a lot more cheek products. Like I think they have, I'm thinking like blushes, bronzers, highlighters. They do remind me a lot of Westman Atelier. I think of them in the same type of category where it's like clean, good ingredients, minimal ingredients, and also like high-end luxury really. So it's supposed to be a long-wearing and natural finish liquid foundation with medium coverage. It's interesting. It's without silicones. And I'm really interested in the fact that it's a medium coverage. For me, I think of them as like a very much like your skin but better, but You know, it could be blended out and buildable at the same time. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, it comes in recyclable packaging. There's a vegetable squalene, which is a moisture-rich plant-based emollient that hydrates the skin. Like I said, it's a silicone-free natural finish liquid foundation that provides all-day medium coverage and skin-improving benefits for a youthful-looking complexion. A lot of brands are mixing skincare with their foundation, which I'm not mad about. It is difficult to see sometimes the results because I guess in a perfect world, you would only use one foundation every day for the entirety of the bottle, and then maybe you could see the results. And maybe it does have like a nice, I mean, it's supposed to be medium coverage. So hopefully it looks nice as you apply it. And maybe if you wear it every single day on its own, it will make you look even more beautiful. But it's interesting. I don't think this is for me. I'm not like in the mood for foundation. I'm not even wearing foundation right now. Like I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter and concealer. Like I'm just not in the mood for foundation. It's been too hot. So foundations are just really not something that I want right now, but ask me in like 2 months, I might change my mind. The shade range is like not great. I don't know, hold on. There are 16 shades to choose from, and I think if you have a deeper skin tone, they don't really have that many colors for you, unfortunately. That's why I'm surprised it says it's a medium coverage, because if it didn't have that much coverage, it might be like more stretchy, you know, where like the shade range doesn't have to be a perfect match. You can kind of, you know, be adapted, or it can be adapted to you. But yeah, I don't know. So the shade range isn't phenomenal. There is that, but overall, I don't think it's for me personally. If I were to get into RMS Beauty, I think I would try their cheek palettes, their blushes, because when I think of them, that's what I think of. I don't think of foundation. So I think it's a Non Merci for me. Non Merci. Moving on, we have something new here from Guerlain. They have a new mascara that goes with their eyeshadows. I picked up one of their eyeshadows. Guess which color I got. So this is the Guerlain Noir G Volumizing and Curling Waterproof Mascara. This is brand new. It's not limited edition. It's just part of their new fall eyeshadow collection, so it makes sense to come out with a mascara. This looks nice. It has like a nice little curve or curl to it. It reminds me of some of the Dior mascaras that have this little half moon shape. It's supposed to be volumizing and curling and also waterproof, which is also always nice. Basically, that's it. It's supposed to be volumizing and also curling at the same time. I love a good volumizing mascara. That's always my favorite. Give me lots of drama. Basically, I want my mascara to make me look like I'm wearing fake lashes with mascara. That is always my goal here. I think for this one here, it's going to be similar to a lot of the collections today where I will give this a try. I'm just not personally drawn to it this exact second. It's permanent. It's going to be around for a long time. I didn't pick it up when I picked up my new Guerlain eyeshadow palette because I picked up the new Chanel mascara. And so I don't know, I just was like, I just don't think I need a new one at the moment. So for the moment, it's a Non Merci, but it will be a oui in a matter of weeks. You know, once one of these dries up, I can go ahead and pick up a new one. So for right now, it's a peut-être. It's a later date. At a later date for sure. Okay, last but not least, we have something new here from Byredo Beauty. These are flavored lip balms. Flavored, not tinted, flavored lip balms. So interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and break this down. This is a flavored lip balm, a new limited edition that adds 3 unique flavors to our classic lip balm, 100% natural origin ingredients, a formula that is vegan and ultra nourishing. Smooth, gliding, and genderless. One single coat is enough for hours of comfort. With a transparent and semi-matte finish, it perfectly enhances bare lips for go-to moisture during the day. The thing is, if it's flavored, I'm going to be going like this all day. Sorry, that was gross. But like, if it's flavored, that's what I'm going to be doing. I know myself. So the 3 unique flavors are Thé à la menthe d'Agadir. It's infused with minty flavor of Moroccan tea. It is really good. Moroccan tea is really nice. It's really good with pastries. Yes, please. That one sounds nice. It also has like a very unique package. The next one here is Bergamote de Beiges. This is a zingy lime and bergamot. Interesting. And then the last one is Camomille d'Anjou, a warm blend of chamomile and bergamot. I think the first one's more interesting to me. Thé à la menthe d'Agadir, the minty one. That one sounds more interesting. I mean, what in the Bonnie Bell lip smackers is going on? I guess if you miss Bonnie Bell lip smackers, if you want to just elevate it and be more luxe, we have ones by Byredo. But I remember those, I think those lip smackers were my introduction to beauty when I was in middle school. My favorites were Watermelon, of course, Pink Lemonade, and Dr. Pepper. Those were my go-tos. Let me know what were your favorite lip smackers. I would love to hear that. So will I be getting flavored lip balms at $50 USD each? It's a non merci for me personally. You know, it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. I personally don't want this. What do you think? Is this a oui for you or a non merci? I don't know. Flavored. Yeah, part of me is still like, you mean scented? No. It's a flavored lip balm. Listen, some people like it. Like, I really like the Emile Cordon lip balms. Those smell fantastic. But I've gotten messages from people asking me like if they have a flavor because they want them to have flavor. So here we have Byredo. Go ahead and shop. I think it's a non merci for me. No merci. But I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what you think of today's roundup. We are seeing some fall collections, and I think any second now we will be seeing holiday releases. I know. I saw back to school things and I was like, it's the beginning of August. Can we calm down? Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, which collections are calling your name. I would love to hear from you and which collections you want or are going to definitely skip. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us. I know a lot of you have been new to my channel over the past few days and few weeks, so thank you so much for joining. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks for joining us along the journey. And I think that's it for today. So thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.